Oh, now y'all want me to talk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Come on, I want to
I'ma try
hear
do
5
something-
cars.
I'm gonna try to do something different because everybody know my exotics. Maybe I'll go with 5 luxury cars that would be dailies. I would take like a Rolls Royce Dawn,
Which one's that?
the convertible. It's the Wraith, but it's a
Yeah,
convertible.
those are nice.
The Dawn. I would take a Lamborghini Urus. Maybe the
Shout out to Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Fife, Eddie.
You
What is it,
like
Eddie
that.
Maximilian, right?
Yeah.
The Ferrari new truck.
Pura sangue?
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that truck.
Yeah,
man.
might as well take it. You know what I mean?
I mean, my mom just got a Mazda 3, X3 or 3X, whatever it is. It looks the same.
I don't care.
Same
if it's
color,
a-
red?
Hey, you're not gonna rob me, buddy. I don't care, buddy. If it say Ferrari, I want it.
Oh, my
I
God.
need
But
it.
the
I
crazy
gotta
thing
have
about
it.
that car is a
Right.
V12. You got to understand that.
I don't know
not a
anything
V8.
about it, so I'm just
Yeah.
being a hater right now.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
just
know.
It's not a V8 like a
Porsche
Urus.
guys are
I'm
like
being,
that.
I'm being a
Yeah.
Ferrari hater
Bro,
right
it's
now.
a V12.
and,
My apologies.
So imagine, it's probably like the
V12
same engine of this
Mazda's
one right here.
sick, bro.
It's probably like the A12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
812 super
Yeah,
fast.
It's going to be V12. It's crazy.
2 more cars, right?
Yeah.
Something I could drive every day and don't be noticed.
Honda Accord?
A who? A what? What you say, man? Maybe something hybrid, electrical. Maybe the Cybertruck,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
just to have it, you know. Probably can get rid of it the next day or something, but something I can go to sleep and be like, drive home. You know?
I don't know if I
Especially when
trust
you're
it.
drunk?
Yeah, the Cybertruck, yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, but people have been in them electrical cars that drive themselves like that. And that new Mercedes-Benz, what is it, E85 or something like that?
EQ or something like that?
EQ 85 or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
the electric, right?
Can I be honest about electric cars for a second?
Tell me.
Gotta go with the times, JB. We know you old school.
I mean, shout out to the guy that was revving the Tesla at the car show.
Yeah, right?
But no, seriously. So there was 2 years ago, you guys remember that big storm we had that was a big flood everywhere. It was
Yeah.
like a flood. It was like early September. You remember about 2 years ago?
Okay.
So I'm driving home. Honest to God, I saw a Tesla stopped in the middle of the water, and I thought of a toaster plugged in. You know, I'm like,
Batteries.
whoever's in that Tesla died. They got shot.
Oh, nah, I don't think that'll happen, but I have seen one of my friends, Anthony, one of the twins, he owns that new Mercedes-Benz.
The EQ or whatever.
EQ, whatever
Yeah.
the thing is. That thing is nice, man.
It is
It's a
nice.
beautiful
and it's
interior, though.
fast.
Beautiful.
They're
And it's fast.
man.
And he charges it up. It gets like 300 or 400 miles or something like that, and it lasts him like 2 weeks because
Yeah.
he don't have to commute.
I'm not ready
okay.
for electric. I'll be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm not ready
It's
for
not
it.
for me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
not for
ready
me.
for
Yeah.
it.
But we dreaming, man.
Huh?
You know, we
of
dreaming,
course,
man.
yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
limit to what
You're
you're
ready
dreaming,
for it.
man.
It sounds like
it's
you're ready
like-
for
Yeah,
it.
we dreaming, man.
You gotta love it, right? If you love
I love
it, yes.
technology.
Do you?
When I get in a car,
I still don't even know how to work my phone, man.
I
I
love
love-
technology, though. I don't know how to work half of this stuff, but I love it.
Yeah.
When you go in the car, you see all the new stuff and the screens and
Yeah,
all that
you
stuff.
like that. You get
yeah,
hyped.
yeah. I get moist.
So if you love technology and you love, let's say, batteries, what do you think about the Reverto?
Oh, it's a Lamborghini. It can't go wrong. I
It's
don't
a
care.
Lamborghini.
I don't care if it don't start.
Is that
It's a-
hybrid?
It's a hybrid.
It's hybrid,
V12
yeah.
hybrid.
Okay. Wow.
1,000 horsepower.
I want to ask a question. Why is that horn always going off when Lloyd talking?
I don't know, man. I get the small camera.
It's one of these guys, bro.
Yeah,
They
I
hit
get
the
small
panic button
camera.
every time you
Hey,
speak.
this guy's fault. They're the ones who set up everything.
Oh my
Yo.
God! Actually, there's a microphone
And
by
this
that
must
car.
be some kind
I know.
of and this must be some kind of stereotype stuff to give the black man the red light. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on in this joint.
Well, so
There's
that
gotta
way we
be
can show the cars.
stereotypes. I gotta get the red light. Everybody's getting clear light.
Yeah,
I gotta
my
get a
man
red
got
light.
He got the UV
I
iguana
know,
light
yeah,
over here, right?
I got
get
the
a little
purple
camera.
one.
Yeah.
Everybody's get a big camera. I get a little camera. Cut when I start talking.
I know, right?
Mine
That
don't
car
work.
is,
Yeah, that one's out of battery.
you know what it is? The problem is it's Acura. That's why.
Yeah, I come early. We
They
out
knew
of
you were going to
food.
talk about electric cars. That's what it is.
They're getting mad.
I come early. We out of food.
Shout out to Prince.
Yeah, y'all know I'm greedy.
So guys, we've been here for over an hour now. We're having a great conversation. And I want to end up this on a great way. And I want to ask you a question, JB. What would you tell this new generation right now that think about having a car or dream about having an exotic car, especially a Porsche or let's say a Lambo, Ferrari, or even like the crazy supercars, what advice would you give them?
Hypercar.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm a little tired of being asked what I do for a living, and I know you know this.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, so you guys are gonna cringe. When everybody asks me what do I do for a living, I bleach assholes for a living. That's what I do. I bleach them. I open them up, bleach. That's what I do. I don't care
You
because
get,
I'm not.
you get a lot of
you
money
know,
for that. They pay a lot for that, man. That's
how they drive all these
I
cars.
don't mention no names, but your man got his done.
That's why my shirt got stained.
I ain't mentioning no names, but you know.
You know? But I'll be honest, you know, because everybody has a different path, you know. And when I talk to the younger people that are hungry, that want to, like, you know, they see the cars. They only see the high life. They don't see the struggle, the hard work that you put in. All I can say is, like, for anyone that wants to, you know, earn and work hard to get their
It's going off on you now. I'm happy.
Yeah. The other, it's because I'm a minority too, right?
Okay. Oh, I don't feel too bad then. But you got a big camera though.
That's that Lambo talk, bro.
I know, yeah. He hasn't crossed his leg yet. I'm waiting
Oh
for it.
my God. So, you know, and you only see us on Sundays, really. Like, we get that one day a week where we get to enjoy each other, everybody's company.
Pause.
And you know, that's that one day we get to enjoy our cars, right? For most of us, anyway. I would say, you know, how long you've been doing what you're doing?
A long time.
Yeah, like, so just put a number on it. How many years, round?
25, 30.
Right?
Yeah.
You.
Probably before I was born.
How many years you been doing what you're doing?
This guy here,
well, I've
Beach
been doing-
Bum?
Well, definitely. I started grinding when I was really young. I started working when I was 10. But when
You ain't but
everything,
16 now, man.
I don't know. I look young.
He's 11.
Here on the podcast.
So this was last year.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how young I am.
But I know you're into, like, the hair salon.
So
and
yeah,
stuff.
so the beauty, we've been in the beauty industry for about 8 years now, and in 8 years everything changed, you know.
But it wasn't always.
No, it was never
rainbows
easy.
and
No.
stuff,
Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
same thing
no.
with me. I've been in the car business 20 some odd years. Right. So it's like when you finally get to a level of comfortability, that you're like, man, I've been doing this for so long. I think I can put my price out now. I know what I'm worth. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. And you get these younger people that's like, yo, they want to know what you do so they can do what you do. It's not how it works. You got to find your niche, right? Because there's people on YouTube making millions of dollars.
That's what I told him last week.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you got these guys behind the camera, so talented. We were just talking about the patience they have doing this. I have no patience. I'll throw the camera. That's it. I bought the damn 360 shit to put on my car, and I used it once, and I threw it. I said, I can't do this shit anymore.
Patience.
You know?
Where's the
it's just
patience
too
at?
hard.
And the same thing, like, if I
Our
went into
cameraman
your hair
walking around
salon
somewhere.
and I try to do hair or, you know, manage a hair salon, I'd probably walk out. Like, I can't do this. The same thing to you. I'll go over there. Somebody asks me a question about motorcycles. What am I going to know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the same thing in the car business. You go into the car business and try to get somebody approved, you're going to be like, fuck this shit out. I'm not doing this, right? So everybody has their own path, right? And you have to find what's yours, and you have to stick to it. You can't just go to it, 6 months I ain't like it, go to it, 6 months I ain't like it. You got to stick to something. Anything you stick to, you're going to figure out how to do it. Your back's going to be on the wall. When you have no options, right? When you have no options, you just do what you got to do, right? And if your only option is to buy a nice luxury car, a nice exotic, that's what you're going to do if that's your only option, right? But that comes with a lot, right? You're going to need a garage to park that in. So it's not like you're going to just save your money to buy a car. They got to come with everything.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's a package.
You just shout me out.
Comes in a package.
I saved all my money and bought a car. Yeah. You just shout me out. Go ahead.
No, but it's the same thing, right? It's not like, you know, when you're younger, you don't think about things like that. You don't think about providing for your family. You don't think about putting a roof over everyone's head. The car comes last. Sure. To all your responsibilities. The business comes first.
Oh, yes.
Right? And you have to understand that. That's what you have to be. Your mindset got to be that, where yeah, the car's nice, but that don't matter. Even to us, it don't matter.
It don't.
Right?
But it motivates me though.
Huh? It
I
does
use it for
motivate.
motivation.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I use it
That's
for
for sure.
motivation.
And it feels great.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Even if I
So-
don't buy the car, I still use it for the motivation to get the money.
Of course.
Yeah.
And most people need that. Most
yes.
people, and it makes you feel good at the end of the day. You know what? If you, God forbid, you die tomorrow, and you look down on yourself like, I could have fucking bought a Lamborghini. You get what I'm saying? Now you did it.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, right? You live your life. You're on vacation every other week.
Yeah, he just shocked you out.
Once a month.
God
He just shocked you out.
On spirit. He takes
Yeah,
Spirit, yeah.
So, God forbid, you die next week. You look back, you're gonna be happy because you
Oh,
live your
yes.
life.
I enjoy
You
my
know what
life
I'm
to
saying?
fullest. That's for
And I-
sure.
That's the party man right there.
And I think about that every day. Every day of my life, I'm like, if I died tomorrow, did I live my life? That's most important.
Yes. You're
Right?
right. You're
Nothing else
absolutely
matters.
right.
The cars are great,
Yeah.
right? The money's great. The jewelry's great.
So your advice is follow your path.
You got to stick to whatever you want to do. Find something, stick to it.
Yes.
Simple as that.
So what would you tell these twos?
I think they're on a mission.
Yeah, they
These
are.
guys are on a mission,
They
and they're
are.
great at what they do. You get
They
what I'm
are.
saying? That's something, to me, there's always a cost for something like that, right? Let's say if I was looking for a photographer, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to find a professional to do it, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to pay for the professional to do it. That's just to me,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there's a price, and you guys are there's a worth there, right? Where, trust me, to the right people, they're worth a lot of money.
Yep.
Oh, don't tell them to. Don't tell them to that. Oh, no.
They were charging us.
I'll never forget
our money
this.
just went up.
Listen, shout
tell
out to
these
Mike,
two that.
and I love Mike for this. Mike told me this on FaceTime. You know, he's old school, so it probably took him a while to learn how to use WhatsApp on FaceTime because he has that old ass phone, right? So I love Mike for this. I was talking to Mike.
With Mike Tree?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Tree.
I'm
yeah,
talking
Mike
to Mike, and I'm not a venter. I don't like complaining. But I look at Mike, and I still do, and I always did. I look at Mike like almost a father figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Mike
think we all look at him
I
like
love
that.
Mike. Mike has,
Yeah.
he's all heart,
Everybody loves Mike. Yeah.
right? Mike is just one of those guys that are blessed. He's an angel from God. Everybody loves him. When
That's
you
true.
meet somebody that no one got anything bad to say about that person,
Yep.
that person's from God, right? So Mike told me, I was telling him my dilemmas, and he goes, you know what? I'm like, what? He goes, you're an expensive chandelier that they hung up in the closet. No one can appreciate it, right? No one can see it. No one can see it shine. No one can see how bright it is because you're in the closet. You're hung up right there. Nobody can see you.
Yeah.
But if you're hung up in the right place, you're valued more.
That's
you get
true.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
And these guys are doing
These
it
guys
right.
are going in the closet. I don't know what you're talking about. We put these twos in the closet. Ain't gonna be no chandeliers over here, man.
You're like, I'm not paying for that shit. Don't let JB gas you up right now.
We doing this together. We started the bottom together, man.
Did you see the invoice?
I saw the invoice
Oh, yeah.
last week. I thought they was crazy. I'm about to put them in the closet.
That's some crazy stuff.
But if you're in the right area,
We don't
Right?
like you, JB.
Huh?
You just made our stock go up.
yeah.
man.
If you're in the right area, right,
Uh-huh.
people get to appreciate you more. If you're in the
That's
wrong
true.
area,
That's true.
if you're doing hair next to the projects,
No,
What are you gonna
project people
charge?
spend money now. I
I
ain't
know.
gonna let you talk about the
What are you
projects
gonna
now.
charge?
That's where
20
I'm
bucks.
from.
$20, $15.
well, you're gonna get people upset.
Yes.
Right? You go to Rodeo Drive,
We charge $1,000.
and nobody gonna say nothing.
Of course, they're gonna love it.
Them people, them Karens over there is crazy. You gonna wish you had them $15 people. Them Karens gonna
But
drive
you
you
understand what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah,
Of
course,
I
I got the
understand you.
point,
I'm just
yeah.
messing around.
It's like you got the chandeliers from opulence,
Yeah.
and you compare it to the ones you have
Yeah,
in your closet.
I like how you say that. Say that again.
Yeah.
That shit sound exotic. Opulent.
And opulence, you see, all these chandeliers, you're like, damn.
They gotta pay this
They
guy
look
more money.
amazing next to
Yo,
the
I'll
Ferraris.
be honest with you. When I say the word opulence, I feel like I got like a 900 credit score. Like I feel
Yeah.
fancy.
I love the
That's
name.
fancy.
Yeah.
You know,
I told him when
you
he
know there's
first
something
named it, I
behind,
was like,
right?
I love the name.
So actually the name, there is actually a story behind the name.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me show you. So opulence, the meaning of opulence is actually very interesting. It's like this.
When I heard
Opulence.
Alex tell me the name of this place, I was like, "You fancy as hell."
Yeah.
Bro.
I said, yo, say it again. Say that again, man.
So the definition of opulence is wealth, rich, or affluence. That's deep. And then the second is abundance as of resources or goods plenty. So it's kind of like, you know, it's
love the
nice.
name.
Because everybody's like, okay, what's Opalence? And I didn't know what Opalence
Do we
means
could,
until they told me about it. I
His
was like,
logo is
wow.
not behind
I don't
us,
know,
huh?
but these mannequins, I got to do something with these mannequins, man.
I was
The
looking
first
for-
time I came here, I
No, we got the
squared
logo
up.
right there. We got the
Make
logo
sure,
right there.
make sure when we finish recording or whatever, y'all show his logo.
Why don't you grab the mannequin and show it to people? You're
Nah,
right next to it.
don't bring the mannequin over here. Man.
Show the
I'm
mannequin.
gonna go off on that mannequin, bro. When I walked in here with Alex, I was like,
I know. Every time I walk in this place,
Everybody
I think
think it's somebody here.
There, every single time. And then I make the mannequin looking at the mirror.
yeah, see, Alex put him in timeout. Now go think about what you did.
Aye.
Oh,
So,
my God.
JB, you about to start new projects and stuff, right? And you're working on things, or that's
Yeah.
Oh,
top
yes.
secret,
I
or
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
So-
secret, or
The new.
We'll wait till it's all said and done.
Something
or?
nice coming up. Would you be
Yeah.
able to tell us a little bit of the new?
So Coffee Run. I mean, everybody like sees the car knows I got it plastered everywhere, right? On
Yeah.
the GT3, I even took the GT3 RS sign off and just put Coffee Run
I
on the
saw
bottom, right?
a group chat with Coffee running in. I got kind of upset that I wasn't in it, and I thought it was
I-
yours.
it wasn't
and I
me.
called him.
I was
said, "Jamie,
invited,
this is your
though. I
chat
was
Coffee
invited.
Run." So you're already getting that name towards you.
So my thing is, right, and Diego warned me a long time ago, I want to say last summer, he's like, bro, you're going to have issues with licensing, permits, zoning, all that stuff. And it's been a lot. I'm talking about over 60 places. And I don't give up. So my thing is like, I'm not ready to talk about a Coffee Run, but it's going to be somewhere where we're all going to be hanging out and everybody's just going
okay.
to love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
And,
excited for that.
yeah,
Very excited.
I can't wait for it. And, you know, I'm in
Yeah,
negotiations
we can't wait
right
for
now.
it either. Yeah, we can't wait.
Thank you for that. I'm in negotiations right now for a place, you know, fingers crossed, hopefully everything works out. And that's it, man. We go from there. But it's going to be a very popular name. Everybody's going to know it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's already
I'm
kind of
excited.
popular. Because I see
be a fun
Coffee Run
place.
now, everything I see, even on
You think-
other people's cars and stuff, I think of JB.
Yeah. Nah,
Well,
at least
shout out to
took that
Liam.
idea,
He
though.
put it on his car too. That was pretty exciting. I think he was the
Yeah,
first
he
one.
did have it on his car, right?
He's the fir- he's
All
the
these
first
guys'
one.
stock is going up, man.
You know.
Man, these
And then
guys.
shout out to Rico. Rico got on the Lambo.
Yeah,
you know?
Rico.
Yeah.
He only drove it 1.5 times, but you know it's on there.
That's
The
my-
garage gets to see it. You know.
Yeah, my man Rico.
The Lambo drivers, man, they love to see their car in the garage.
It's nothing like it though. You know.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I tell people, everybody got their own dream car they work hard for.
Of course.
And
No,
I-
Lambo's that car.
Right.
Lambo's
But
that car.
not even counting a Lambo, I tell people you can't disrespect what somebody
Somebody's
else
hard work.
No, of
hard
course,
work.
yes. You're
Like
absolutely
I
right.
told my friend one time, he's like my friend brought a new Maxima.
You were just happy for him.
Right. And my other friend, like, I'm not going to see that car. I said, you can't knock with your accomplishment that your other friend made.
Yeah.
He worked hard for that Maxima,
Right.
like you work hard for your Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
So you
That's
can't
true.
you can't knock him. And he would probably kill somebody faster for that Maxima than you would do for the Rolls Royce. You know why? Because that's all he got.
Yeah.
You got more. But I go and I appreciate what my friend have. I don't care what it is. That's what he dreamt, and that's what he worked hard for. That's what his
And,
sweat
you know,
and tears
not a
went
lot
to.
of people are like that.
Yeah.
And I commend you for that. The reason why is because, to me, the most important thing is that my friend reached their goal.
They reached their goal. Yeah, that's not
You know
my
what I'm saying?
goal. You know what I mean?
Nobody goes to the dealer and says, well, I'll just get that.
Now I'm gonna tell you a funny story
You know
real
what I'm
quick.
saying?
My uncle went to the dealer, right, and bought the only car that wasn't running.
They played the lottery all right after.
my father said, "How do you go to the dealer and buy the only car that's not running? You got to get it towed home.
Wow.
Who does that?"
What kind of car was that?
I don't know what kind.
He didn't want to put miles on it?
Yeah, him and my father got the argument about it. My father like, who goes to the
It must
dealership
have
and buy
been
the
the
only
Ferrari
car
that,
there that's
that
not
broke
running?
down the, in Boston.
It could be.
That's hilarious.
He go to get a car,
That
he
was
come back with
funny,
the
though.
only car that's not running.
But to what you were saying, I think it's more important for the person, not the car. I don't care what you drive.
Right.
I care about you. You got what you wanted.
Right, there
You
you
reached
go.
something. You reached the goal. I don't care what it
true.
is.
Yeah, and I would go in there, and I love that car, and I sit in there just like I'm sitting in my Lamborghini
Yeah,
because
the same.
that's your car that you're happy that you get.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I
You
can't
have
come
to know
over
how to
there and
appreciate everything you
The
have.
thing is, yeah, you might have got yourself to a different level. Doesn't mean you ever have the power to shit on somebody.
right.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yep, you're right.
You know,
Yeah.
because I'm sure a lot of these guys that have these very expensive Lamborghinis, they look at the Porsche like, that's entry level. Some people do.
Sure.
Yeah,
Some
they
people
do.
look at that like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Oh, that's overly priced. Okay, no problem. But that's what I like. I'm sorry.
That's the car you love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we love it because you love it.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all that matters. And you know, shout out to Ronnie. Ronnie's the same exact way. For him to have the car group, he don't care what you drive. He cares about your company. If you're
Yeah.
a good company.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he
that's
told
true.
me that from the beginning.
Yes.
And he's always stayed true to that.
That's a real good dude.
And the thing is if you notice, right, the people, because it's like you said last week, is a click within a click.
Every click
Right?
got a click, yeah.
And if you notice, the main people that attach themselves to each other, like grow fond of one another, have very similar traits where they are like that,
Right.
where they're big hearts first, family oriented, and just want to be around great people.
Yeah.
You know, because even if somebody has, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars, and to somebody that doesn't have money, they treat us all the same.
Yeah.
And that's mine, and the first time in my life I can say that that is the first time I ever experienced that.
Right.
Where everyone from all different parts of the world, parts of different tax brackets, all sit together and don't treat anybody differently.
Not different.
You're right.
And that's what I like about our group. And I tell everybody, they be like, oh, it should only be exotics and stuff like that. And I'll be like, no, because I can't see it only being only exotics because I have been in only exotic groups. But I always
Very
come back to this
stuffy.
group.
Very
I
stuffy.
like this group, the diversity. We wouldn't have met these guys.
Because
we
you're
wouldn't have met
human.
these guys.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So I like the diversity of it, and we have such a good time when we all together.
I've been to groups that's on exotic, and let me
and
tell
it
you,
sucks.
bro, it does sucks. You know why?
not
Because
my
it's a
taste.
competition. At the
it's
end
not
of
my
the day,
taste.
they do a lot of competition. It's like you got a McLaren, but they have a 720 or they have a 765, or you have a Lambo. This guy has a Huracan. No, mine is better because I have a CVJ.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's crazy. Like the amount of competition he has on the bigger, these bigger car groups that has exotics only is crazy.
Every level has that. You know, even in our group, I'd say I haven't experienced it as much lately. But I remember, you know, let's say if someone looks at me and be like, oh, you know, he must be young. Like, what does he do? You know what I'm saying? And they want to like poke their chest up a little bit to compete with you. Like, get out of here, bro.
I know. It
You know what I'm
happens.
saying? Like, who
Right.
cares? So every level has that. Every car group has that. You get what I'm saying?
That's very true.
And
But it's not as much.
no.
Which is good.
But the thing is, it's also like I don't pay attention to that shit. Like I don't care.
Yeah, nobody cares
Like,
about
who gives a shit about that? You know, like I'm here to have fun. Don't make me feel awkward. Relax.
Yeah, true.
You know, don't compete with me because I'm not competing with anybody. I'm here to have fun. Relax. You know, and I brought that up to Ronnie a long time ago, where he was like, I can see that, brother.
With accent? With
For
accent?
everybody don't know, Ronnie's a guy that started 5-star exotic cars and got us together, and the camera guys with us.
Yeah,
and
he's
all
gonna
that
be on the
stuff.
podcast.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna
we
have
got
him.
everybody together.
which I'm extremely grateful for, and I speak.
We are.
You guys know how I am. I speak like if I'm gonna die tomorrow. I always want to let everybody know how much I
But
love
the
them and stuff
Henry
like
now,
that.
nah, this we love Henry though.
I know.
No. So, you know, and just to go back to last year, because I think last summer was the most that I spent time with you guys.
Yes, we did.
Where I felt like a family,
Right.
like a distant family that you're like, wow, like I'm closer to some of you guys more than I am to some of my family, you know? Like my main family, I got a brother, mother, and nieces, nephews, stuff like that, and I see you guys, I'm like, wow, like I talk to you guys, I relate to you guys more, you know.
But you one of them guys too that got a good heart too, because everybody in the group love JB.
I appreciate
Who
that.
doesn't, right?
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. It's just 'cause it's
Anti-social club.
antisocial as fuck.
I know.
JB, everybody loves JB. Everybody wants to know what JB's gonna say. Ask JB. You know,
JB's
so,
funny.
Yeah, he's a good
We all
dude too.
laugh. But going back to last year, like you were saying, I think last year was the year that we had the most fun.
Yeah.
I think we saw each other almost every day.
It's every
Like
Sunday. Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
We
Eh,
spoke every day.
We
Yeah.
spoke every day.
Yeah.
We go driving every day. We had pool parties during the week, bro.
Yeah, that
We're,
was-
we're
that
throwing
was
pool
wild.
parties during the
All
week,
right,
during
can
the summer.
Well, how come you have a pool party? I had to look over the fence.
If Henry's watching this, can he stop trying to test people? You guys remember that or no?
The which one?
Wait, Henry, he was like, "Oh, I need you guys to move some boxes."
Oh,
in my
yes.
house."
Remember that?
And I'm like, "All right, man. Like, I'll go help you. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know, why be so damn weird about it? Like, what do you need?" No,
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I want to see if you're gonna help me because that was like the secret passageway to get into my backyard. So pool party. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Come on,
Hey,
bro."
that happened last year. And also that happened with
Well, I
when we
ain't
went to
carrying
play
no
golf.
boxes.
When we went to play golf.
That's why you ain't get invited.
I ain't carrying no boxes.
Trust me, a lot of people didn't win. They missed it. A lot of people thought it's like, no, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna carry boxes,
carry no
and they didn't
boxes.
win. Then after, like, oh, I didn't get the invitation.
Listen,
oh,
if someone
man, it's like,
if someone goes out their way to help you move, that's a real friend.
Yeah, I would
That's
have to
true.
move. I just didn't get an
that's a real
invitation.
friend.
that's true.
I had to look over the
I
fence.
don't even want to help myself move.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I have one friend that big guy, he's a strong guy,
Uh-huh.
and he was the first. I'll help you. I'm like, oh, that's a real friend. Like I want to
Yeah.
go to his house and leave a few dollars on his doorstep. That's a real friend, bro. Seriously.
Yeah.
Nah, we got the group is a real bunch of good guys.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this summer. Hopefully, we're gonna have the same amount of fun we had last year.
Same or
Of
more.
course.
Same or
Same
more.
or more,
Of course,
yeah.
we're gonna have more fun.
'Cause, you know, summer we always gonna hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. That's fun. We're gonna have a good time.
I believe like last summer we all forgot we had a business, we had wives, that we had a life because we're together 24/7 basically.
Brother, you told me one of the first conversations in the summer. He was like, listen, when it gets hot outside, I work 3 days a week.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and the other
like-
3 days he party.
I looked at my phone. I was like, let me call my boss. I'm about to quit.
No, for when the weather gets better, that's it, bro. Like the other day, I was working. I look at outside. I'm like, it was like 80, 86 degrees. I look at outside. All I wanted to do is like jump in my car, go to Lake Hopatcong, drive around, stop somewhere, have a burger, a few beers, you know, talk to some friends, and that's it. But I couldn't. I'm like, that's why I can't wait for summer.
In Jersey, this might be good for a person who want to get out and drive. Where's a good place to go? A good route?
I personally, to be honest with you, I love driving. Like if I'm by myself, like when like all you guys are busy or they don't want to go far, I go to Lake Hopatcong. I love the driving through there. You take 80 west, then 15 through the mountains, and then once you get to the lake, it's a beautiful drive.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be honest with you. There's an app. There's a Porsche app.
That I use the app.
That's the one I told you about.
You
right?
told me.
So there's a Porsche app. I'll give it to you. If you put your address, it'll show you all, like whatever you want. If you want twisting and
Oh, yeah?
turns and stuff, or if you want just long distance and
You
drive.
two's been holding out on me, huh?
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
amazing.
Well, you know why.
Man,
Bro, I
know.
learned so many routes after I downloaded the app.
I don't think it had nothing to do with no car either. I'm about to learn Spanish. I'm telling you, call your
That
man.
Lambo shit.
Call your man. I'm telling you, these guys, I tell you.
You know what happened is, bro, you gotta buy a Porsche and then you download the
You
app.
ain't got a Porsche.
I'm not a Porsche guy.
He's like,
That's
but
the
he
only
has,
thing.
But
he has an
gonna tell me I
iPhone.
gotta buy a Porsche.
You know what it is? In my whole life, I never thought I was gonna be a Porsche guy.
That's why
Which
you don't have an
maybe
iPhone.
if I drive, I won't like it.
Oh.
Maybe if I like it, I'll drive it. And then a Ferrari guy. But after I drove that Ferrari
Which
in
Ferrari is
Italy,
that?
the 488 Spider,
Oh, yeah.
in Italy through the Amalfi Coast, I love Ferrari so much that I want to buy this thing so
I'll be
bad.
honest with you. Some guys like you, right? You remind me of Miami. You're like Miami
Beach bum.
vibes.
I have a Miami style.
Look at this
I
shoes,
live in
beach
Miami,
bum.
bro.
Like they
so-
found you in Versace's backyard.
Yeah, beach
You know what
bum.
I'm saying? That's where they found Diego. Like,
and I'm always there. I'm always there at the restaurant. I'm always there.
but you need the style, the flashy car. That's your style. That looks good on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
yeah.
Porsche is flashy enough for you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think so too. Yeah, I
You can get a
like the
Porsche convertible.
flashiness. I like.
That's
Porsche is a basic car,
Right, but-
like looking car.
Right.
Like if you look at a Porsche Turbo S, it doesn't turn heads.
Yeah.
The only reason the GT3 RS turn heads is
noise.
the body kit
And
and
the
the
noise.
noise. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
the
saying?
noise is crazy,
So,
yeah.
but you need that like, I got my loafers on.
Yeah.
There's fur inside my loafers.
So that's a good question for all three of us. What the?
We're almost done.
Ain't this some?
It's done.
Go ahead, finish with your
Yeah.
question. I guess.
Basically, you're a car guy, car salesman guy. What cars would you recommend for Diego? And
Or,
what car
or a
would you
car that
recommend
you
for me?
see me drive, like
A car that he see you driving.
see me drive.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
dog.
so for you, it has to be a convertible.
Yes,
Right?
I'm a
For you
convertible
too.
guy.
Yeah,
It has to be convertible.
Gotta be convertible.
But different convertible. For you.
Okay, I gotta
so
hear
for
this.
you, I'd say,
I better not get mad.
all right, are we using budget or no budget?
No budget. Whatever
No
you
budget.
see him in.
No
I
budget.
see you in an Aventador convertible.
I see myself on a Aventador convertible.
Either Aventador convertible or they make the 720s in convertible.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Spider, yeah.
Yeah, I can
Have
see
the
you.
Spider.
I see you something loud, something like that, flashy, something like that. Those two are for you right there. It has to be convertible.
Roadster.
Yeah. But
And,
it was
and you
crazy.
have to have a Versace shirt. You probably own a few Versace shirts.
I do.
Right? You
Yeah,
and
I do.
Alex.
And I only wear that
Alex has
shit.
to
I
have
only
a
wear it in
Versace
Miami.
shirt.
I only wear it in Miami because it's too flashy.
I'm telling you.
You know, you cannot do that in Jersey,
That's
bro.
the
I'm
costume,
basic in
right?
Jersey.
That's the costume you put on. This is who I am.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's
Bro, when I go to Miami and I have like my friends' cars, sometimes they lend me their cars, like let's say a Lambo or a Ferrari or even like McLaren's,
Yeah.
and I drive around, bro, especially if I have like the top down and I go like, let's say kick on the river or I pull up to like another restaurant, they have no idea how amazing it feels. When you get out of the car, they open the door for you. It's like,
Yeah,
welcome,
yeah.
sir.
And you
I
get
love
out
that
like,
thing.
and then you see the lights flashing,
Oh,
people
yeah,
taking
bro.
pictures of you.
Yeah. And it was crazy. Let me tell you something. So, I don't know if I told you the other day, when we were in with Italy, we had the
Oh, let's
Ferrari,
get
right?
Italy then.
Driving
Okay.
the Ferrari.
Let's talk
we're
about
having
Italy.
fun. I decide, we went out the night before, and the next morning, I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I want to do the drive through the Amalfi Coast. I want to go to Amalfi. But I wanted to do very early because I know how busy it gets. And when you eat at Sorrento, the streets are very narrow. And there's a lot of people because, you know, it's crazy. Like the tourism over there is crazy. So I'm like, okay, let me wake up in the morning, took the car, started driving. Beautiful, early in the morning, amazing. Then I decided to come back. Had a little coffee, sit down. Around like 9:30, 10 a.m., I came back to the hotel. By the time I get to by in front of the hotel, about like here to that wall, there was so much people. I was pulling up with the Ferrari. I had at least 100 people around me.
Oh,
Came
yeah?
around.
Movie star.
Bro, I feel like a movie star, to be honest with you. All these people, Italian.
You signed
all this-
autographs that day, no?
Huh?
You was giving out autographs?
Nah, he was
Now,
feeding people
listen
grapes.
to this. How crazy it was. I was coming out of the car and I couldn't move. I had the top down, all people taking pictures, coming around. The security from the hotel, they have to come to me. Those 4 guys, they come over trying to move everybody so I could move the car in front of the hotel. I moved it a little bit. I got there. People actually asking for autography and taking pictures. Like, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? The guys had to go around me and bring me inside
Oh,
and
wow.
park the car somewhere else. The amount of people crazy because I thought I was gonna see Ferrari every corner in Italy.
No.
But you don't because the taxes. You
Yeah.
gotta pay like every year like about 100,000 euros to drive the car.
Wow.
You know, so it's not like here. And I felt like a celebrity. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the best feeling ever. Imagine you coming out of the car, they open the door for you, they're going around, and I'm like, I like this. You know, I
So,
gotta come to
JB,
Italy more
what
often.
color of Aventador do you see him in?
Him? Gotta be something bright. Gotta
You know
be
my
like,
favorite color?
It's gotta be like a royal blue. It's gotta be.
You know, it's crazy you mentioned that.
I'm picturing him in a red one.
Red.
I went
I don't
to
see him in a
Miami.
red car.
Nah?
No.
2021. 2021. I went to buy my first R8. I went to the collection in Miami. It's a dealer, big dealer. They have all exotics. The day, and I knew. I flew, I saw that car and I flew the next day to buy. They literally, they approved me in less than an hour. That's how quick they approved
yeah?
me. They're on point over there. They're amazing. So I got there, I saw this Aventador, white Spider convertible, with the black with the white lining all over the car. Car was actually right next to the R8. I want you guys
Just for
to
the
how much is
record,
huh?
Ventador, Lamborghini,
Aventador.
Ventador, right?
It was a
It's
Ventador.
called a Roadster.
Roadster, yes,
Right.
Roadster.
It's made
Aventador.
without a top.
So
it's not a
we-
convertible.
so we got
we don't want the car
what is
enthusiast
it?
people to be like, these
It's-
guys don't even know that it's a Roadster and they keep calling
It's
it a
what?
convertible.
What?
We're
Oh.
almost done. We're almost done.
I don't know, bro. Oh, no problem. So I got there. The car was right parked right next
See,
to it.
JB started this.
I know,
Now all
right?
of a sudden they worry about time and pay and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying?
I always
gas
said
money.
time. So I went to the guy and asked him, I said, what's the difference? How much more do I need to put to buy this car? He's like, how much is the car first? He gave me a 220. It was a 2013 with 11,000 miles, 12,000 miles that time. This was 2021. So I'm like, can I buy it? Can I buy this instead with the down payment I'm putting? He's like, of course, absolutely. We can just change it, everything, not a problem. I'll just call the bank right now, they'll approve it, no problem. So older guy came in, which was like a manager, and he sit with me, he's like, how much you make, whatever. He's look at me and said, listen, you can buy that car right now. I'll give it to you. You got approved. Can you afford to maintain? I'm like, what do you mean? Can you afford to maintain? I'm going straight to you because you're going to buy that car from me today. Tomorrow, that clutch goes or has a problem in the transmission. You're going to spend at least 20 grand. Can you afford that? I'm like, I didn't know it was like that. It's like, yeah. You're going to drive it a lot. I'm like, yeah, I want to drive it every day. It's like, well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's not a car for you to drive every
That's
day.
an everyday car.
If you drive that car every day, in less than a year, you're going to have to change your clutch. And that ain't cheap. That's at least $20,000. And I look it up, I'm like, what should I do now? Should I buy a car that can drive every day and have fun? Or should I buy a car that can only drive on a Sunday? Then I was with the Asher next to me. I'm like, what do you think? She was like, well, what do you want? You want to travel every month? Or you want to have an Aventador? I'm like, fuck Aventador. I want to travel every month. Let's take the rate. Don't even change anything. Bro, 30 minutes after I took that car, went and have blast with it. And until now, it's the best car I ever bought it in my life.
Right.
That's why I have a second one now, because I love it.
I don't see you in a sports car.
No?
You don't?
I don't see him in a sports car. He has his 1990s, 1980s
Style.
swag, right? Like paid in full type.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like back in the day, it would be like a Saab convertible
A Saab.
with BBSs, right?
I had a Saab, too.
That's you, right? You had
No
it too,
more
right?
wine.
I knew it. You probably had like an old school Maxima too, like an '89.
Yeah, I did. But you know, that's the times
So
I grew up.
yeah, of course. So
We got
I
no more
see
wine.
you
Yeah.
And-
Can you guys open another bottle?
in
We're
more
just starting.
of like
over
Bentley
there on the top.
convertible,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Rolls Royce
Right,
convertible.
the Dawn. Yeah.
You know, something like that. You that's your swag. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think that's your speed right there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That would look good. But a
I had
Saab,
the cars,
I don't
too.
see
I had
him
the
in a
Bentley
Saab.
convertible. And I had the Bentley first,
Yeah.
the coupe, the
Bentley
GT.
look good on you too,
Right.
though.
Then I bought, the coupe was so hot inside. So like in the summertime, you want to floss with the car.
Yeah.
So you could either have the AC on or the windows down and stuff sweating. So 3 months later, I took it and traded in for the convertible. And I rocked the convertible for a while.
That's more your style.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, but I love the
Convertible's
Spider.
amazing.
I love the Huracan.
So
Yeah, I don't
when-
see you in a
Yeah.
sports car like that.
Yeah.
I
when
think,
you had the
think you're
Bentley,
more
did you like
cruise.
it?
I
Did
loved
you
it.
always like the Bentley?
I loved it. Never had a
Because
problem
Bentley's
with
like a hit or miss. Like I know people that had it, they loved it. I don't know people that bought it and they hate it.
it. I love that car.
People didn't
You
keep
look
like a
more
month.
like a cruiser.
Yeah. I
know?
had so much fun in that car.
Yeah. But it's more like a relaxing car, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
It's chill.
it's very chill. It's like a Rolls Royce, right? You just
Yeah.
enjoy, have fun. You don't drive crazy. Just smoke some cigar with the top
Yeah,
down,
that's you.
enjoying.
That's
I
your swag
never
right there.
thought about when I was young, around 16 years old, one of the pimps in our neighborhood had a Benz, right?
Nice.
A big body Benz. He took me for a ride in it. This thing felt so smooth, like butter.
Really?
My first time being in a car that drove that smooth.
What kind of Benz was that?
It's like a big body Benz. So I
Like
guess it was like
S-Class
a
or something?
S-Class or something like
S-Class?
that.
Oh, nice.
So I rode in that. And I was young. I never felt that feeling again till I brought the Bentley. But the funny thing is, you don't drive the car every day. So I'm in New York. I drove the car down to Myrtle Beach. So this is the first time I'm driving the car back to back, day to day, because it's my
Yeah.
daily now.
Uh-huh.
And I drove that car. And like on the third day, I'm just driving in Myrtle Beach. And I'm like, wow, this is what a Bentley's supposed to feel like. I finally, after 20-something years, got the feeling of that Benz that I
Yeah.
drove in.
When you were younger.
Nice.
As I drove the car every day in New York, I never got it to feel like that like that cloud feeling. But in Myrtle Beach, because I'm driving the car every day, I got that cloud. And I was just driving the car, and it just hit me to when I was a teenager, hanging around the
That's
pimps.
awesome.
And Chuck took me for a ride in his Benz. And I was like, wow, I finally got that feeling.
thank
So
you.
this is what a Bentley's supposed to feel like.
Yeah, no,
Thank you,
that's
brother.
amazing.
So that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's your
Yeah.
that's more your speed.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. You look like I speak slow, I speak soft.
Yeah, baby, you know how it go,
Yeah.
man. Get that money, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's more like, we're gonna party.
Yeah, that's
My
it.
shirt's worth $3,000. It looks like it. It may blind you in the light.
Bling bling,
Yeah, man.
the Miami style.
Exactly. You know.
Bro, but
what
that's
car
why.
you see JB in besides?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
You
crazy.
can't-
You know
can't-
what?
You can't see what I have. You gotta just.
It's
see
crazy
me.
because I see him in two different SWATs. I see the Porsche, which like exotic sport, and I see him on the Continental. No, the black car, the 90s or 80s that you have.
Oh.
Yeah, so I
You
see him
see
on the
me
old
with
school.
with a mullet. I'm gonna grow out a mullet.
So I see him in
the
old
Grand
school.
National.
Okay.
National,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the one,
yeah,
the
yeah.
National. So I seen in both cars. I don't know, it's hard to tell. But right now, the way I know JB, I would probably can see him out of anything that's not a Porsche.
Yeah, right.
Like, like when like, the guy's a Porsche guy,
Yeah.
and you see him, even seeing with the Audi right now, it's different. Because
Yeah, it's
you used to
definitely
see that guy
different.
coming from like a mile away, you can hear his
hear
car.
him, yeah.
And then he pull in, it's like, oh shit, that's JB. Now you hear him coming in, and it's totally different. So I'll probably see you in a Porsche guy. Yeah, I'll see you in a GT3 RS, the brand new body, the 992. I think I'll see you in that. I can't see in something else. I don't see in a Ferrari, and I don't see you in
That's
a
not my
Lambo.
style, man. I can't even dress up for the occasion. If someone tells me to dress nice, you just ruined it for me.
I see him in a G-Wagon.
I can see that.
G-Wagon.
I like that.
Yeah. I see him in a G-Wagon.
I don't see it. The G-Wagon, I don't see it.
Cuban link. Ooh, not out, but inside his shirt.
Cuban link.
Yes, you
Okay,
will see
all
a
right.
piece of it.
Puerto Rican
See-
style?
Right.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and I can see him hopping out of the G-Wagon.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now,
Which one? The lift
G-Wagon?
one or the new one?
Yeah, you give him that one. Just
The lift one? Yeah.
Lift. And I can't see him in a lift. That's more like.
This is like ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, but it's
bro.
like a
this
off.
thing is huge.
Like,
Jumanji.
yeah, yeah.
Jumanji.
Somebody a little redneckish or something.
Literally,
like
like
think so, right?
Yo, that's a car that the Rock should drive. Like
yeah.
Dwayne Johnson would
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
that
You're
car.
gonna catch a
That's how
dinosaur.
huge that car
I
is.
see him in a nice, pretty blue G63.
Ooh.
That
What color
sounds good,
interior?
though.
Whatever color you want, sir.
Is it that light blue?
I'll give you the light blue.
Yo, that light was sick, bro.
Well, that's how I
With
see
the
him.
red interior?
Yeah.
Woo,
'Cause he
yes. That blood red interior is crazy.
He likes to seem like he likes to be the quiet, but he's gonna have what he need to have.
The quiet, the guys had this most loud
Now I'm
car in
talking
the
about
club.
his aura, not the
Oh,
car.
okay, all
Like
right.
him himself, he's not gonna buy Rolexes and da-da. That's why I say I can see him with
Bro,
the
you see his Rolexes? You got like a Rolex
That's why I
connection.
say I can see him with the Cuban link tucked inside. He gonna have his stuff, but he's not gonna
Yeah, I'm
flash.
quiet
Not
with it.
flashy,
Yeah,
not
very
flashy.
subtle with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
That's
Yeah,
why
no,
I say
sure.
the G-Wagon hopping out, tall, What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hug, give me a hug. That's how everybody knows me.
I know. He's the hug guy. That's how they know him.
Yeah.
He's like my son. Hug, Dad. Hug.
That's how I see him.
I remember so much situation from last year that I'm like, you know what? Some things you can't even tell here.
Yeah,
you can't even
remember
say
you're
here.
on camera.
It's that
Might be our last
And you
day.
don't know where it's gonna end up at.
Yeah.
YouTube will block us.
Might be our last day. This was fun.
Mexico.
I know, right?
It
Everything
wasn't me
happens in
talking. It was in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Max or Montana, because we never go to Montana anyway, so whatever. You know,
Favorite car movie.
just pick a stage it's never gonna go.
Favorite car movie?
The what?
Favorite car movie.
Favorite car movie? 60 Seconds. Love that thing.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie. 60 Seconds is one of the best movies.
You know how many times I made my son watch that movie with me?
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, because you know what? Fast and Furious first, second, and Tokyo Drift was amazing. But the new ones now sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It's all action, not much cars. Like you see, like two,
They
three
ended
cars.
up on the moon, bro.
I know it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, right.
it's so fake, bro.
And you got
I like the
Aquaman
90s
chasing
movies.
you.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on,
Like the
bro.
early 2000s with the first ones, you know, those cars, they're very, you know, like very, how you call like that? I can't say that word. It's gotta be something different. You know, there's a few things you can say.
yeah.
Very
60
lights, chrome, you know,
Yeah, flashy.
very flashy.
Yeah.
What's
One of
yours?
Mine, it's gonna be different. Because anytime somebody says car, I'm only thinking about the chase scene,
Oh, okay.
right? Best chase scene,
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite movies, The Town.
Oh, I
one?
love that movie. The Town.
The Town. I don't think I watched that movie.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, they robbing
He
the
wrote,
banks.
he wrote the movie.
Oh yes, that happened in Boston.
In Boston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm there every
You
week.
watch that.
Yeah, no, yeah. All right, that one I
But that
know.
don't have no hot rods and no fancy
No,
cars.
but it had the best chase scene.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that to me was the when you said car, I just thought about the chase scene.
Think about that. How about you, Lloyd?
I'm thinking. I like going in 60 seconds. I actually had dinner with Carol Shelby. I don't want to tell my age by saying that my childhood favorite car movie, I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, it's called Corvette Summers.
No.
No.
This young dude busts his butt off to get a Corvette. The craziest Corvette I ever seen. He hooked it up. And somebody stole it. And he chased this car all around the world to get it back.
Sounds like somebody we know.
Right. And he almost, every time he got close, he almost got it. But at the end, you know, he got the car back. But that was one of my favorite car movies.
Nice.
Yeah. He worked, I mean, if you can Google it or whatever and watch it, it was,
So
it was
Corvette Summer?
Corvette Summers.
Nice.
Yeah, look at the Corvette that was in that movie.
What year was that movie?
I don't want to tell it. Nah, I don't know what year it is, but we have to Google it. But as a child, I saw it coming up.
So probably like 80s, right? Like,
Yeah, probably in the 80s or something.
yeah. They knew how to make better movies in the 80s, that's for sure. 80s and 90s
Yeah.
would be better movies than
Corvette
now.
Summers was real nice.
I love
Dukes
the
of
80s
Hazzard
and
now and
90s.
stuff.
Bro, it's a lot
I'm trying to think of a good one. What's this one now where they're doing the racing and they doing like a road racing rally and the guy is talking over the phone and they had the Koenigsegg's in it and the guy got killed in the Koenigsegg?
Need for Speed?
Need for Speed. I like that
Need for
movie.
Speed, yeah.
It was
I
a
never
little
watched
low
that
budget.
movie.
Yeah, but it was a
Low
good
budget.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
and
low
then they got
budget,
the
yeah.
Koenigsegg in it, so everybody
Yeah.
wants a
They
Koenigsegg.
probably borrowed
so-
that from somebody in
Yeah.
LA or something. Yeah.
From you?
Here, take the car. No problem.
That was a good. I like that movie too. I could watch that over and over.
I
that
would
was
have to agree.
amazing.
Gone in 60 Seconds, probably one of
Yeah.
my all-time favorite car movies.
Yeah, no, love that.
Gone in
I think that's
60
one of the
seconds.
best movies that Nicolas Cage did.
Yeah.
Like from the movies he did, one of the best.
I'd agree.
I love that. That's a great movie. You can watch it anytime.
Now the best buying car movie I like when the guy's actually buying a car, DMX.
Oh yes.
Belly?
When
Not
he's
Belly.
buying the
When he bought the
Lamborghini.
when he bought the Lamborghini
Yeah.
and the guy didn't want to serve
That
him.
scene is crazy.
Yeah.
And he was buying, I think was
What movie was
And he
it?
paid
was
cash.
a Mercy, right? No, Mercy, no, was
No, it was a
Diablo.
Diablo.
it was a Diablo.
Yeah. 2003 Diablo,
What
whatever.
movie was that?
That
I
is.
forget the name.
That
It's from
wasn't
the
with
90s
Aaliyah,
though.
right?
It was with Aaliyah there, right?
Was it Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Was it with the karate?
Good Karate Guy.
Yeah, what is the name? The name, let me check it out. The name of that movie is,
I love that scene. I could watch that over and over again. The guy didn't want to deal with him, and the
I
other guy in the
remember, yeah,
background,
I
like,
remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah. Hey, make sure he get the change.
Jet Li. That was his name,
yeah,
no?
Jet Li.
what is it? Bro, the problem is if you put DMX here, it shows a lot of movies.
Yeah. DMX and Jet Li.
Let me see.
This is our Thursday call. Report the bridge for blow up. Saturday, we coming out with something new. Paid in full.
Oh,
Yeah.
They, supposedly they're making a part 2.
Oh, yeah? They need to. That's all. Say my
Doesn't
thing, man.
say
It's
the
your
name
thing,
of the
man.
movie, man.
Okay.
What's the name
Yeah,
of it?
what's the name of the movie? Yeah, like, look, that's the scene. Yeah, he was putting up the
What's
he
the
put up
name
in
of
a
it?
hammer.
Who? Oh, Grave 2?
Yeah,
I
now
don't
this
think it
is
was
a
Grave
great
2.
scene. Like, this is one of the great scenes ever. I love this movie. Pulling up the dealership, just giving the money.
Him buying the car. That's when his brother was.
Oh, Oh,
got arrested.
Cradle?
Cradle.
Cradle to the grave, as
to
it
the
is.
grave.
Yeah, cradle to the
Cradle
grave.
to the grave.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
don't think I
that's
watched
it.
that one.
His brother was being framed or whatever, and he goes in there and buy a car so he can look flashy so the police can try to deal
I
with him.
probably haven't watched it, but I
Yeah.
forgot. You
It
know.
was real good. He brought a Lamborghini in there.
And that's the one he bought the Lambo.
Right.
Yeah, he pulled
Yeah.
up and bought that Lambo. It was crazy.
Yeah, he came in there with cash.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Great podcast.
Great
Guys,
podcast.
I
Diego,
wanna
can close it out.
cheers today with you. We've been already over an hour and a half here.
Cameraman's talking about
I want to
overtime.
thank you guys again for today. I want to thank these two amazing guys, Francisco, Leon, to be here. It's already a little late.
Put y'all back in the closet.
JB, thank you so much for
thank
being
you
our
for
guest
having
today. I appreciate you
Thank you
being
for
here,
having
my
me.
brother. Lloyd, thanks so much for being here again today.
No problem.
I want to thank all of you guys for watching this amazing video. Hope you guys liked it. It was a little fun. We laughed a little bit. We talked about cars and other things. I can't wait to see you next week. But before we go, I want to thank Alex. I want to thank Alex for giving us the opportunity to be here at Oplands. It was amazing. I want to show you guys it has its own water. If you want the same water, become a member. It's very good. It tastes like water.
It tastes like opulence.
It tastes like opulence. Richness, bro. Richness. So, yeah, I want to thank all of you guys. We'll see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe. Supercars Podcast. That's on Instagram that we have. And on
Podcast.
YouTube. Podcast, yes.
Yeah, podcast.
Supercar
No, we like the
Podcast.
We like the podcast. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go use
His
the potty.
accent.
I gotta use the
The
potty.
Brazilian accent.
The podcast.
And
Don't wake
also,
me up.
I know, right? We'll talk about that other day. And I also want to thank you guys for everything. Now, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well, Supercar Adventures. That's where everything is going to be posted. We also have another Instagram if you guys want to see our daily, where we post all the cars. Every car that you see here today, it's there. It's SCA videos. It's our daily car meetups. So we post everything about cars, right? So thanks so much. Enjoy the day, and I will see you next week.